Hey guys, this week on Weapons Wednesday, we're checking out some of the most unusual knives from the KarateMart.com website.
But before we begin, if you could just like this video and subscribe to our channel, that would be awesome.
So Amanda's out of the office this week.
And here's Kyle.
I know, so you guys unfortunately have to deal with me today.
But that's okay, because people have been asking for you, so it's good to show up once in a while.
Yeah. So what I decided to do is I went through the KarateMart.com website and I kind of looked for unusual knives that we've never shown off on video before. So I'm going to grab some here and back, and I'm going to hand them to Ian and see what he can tell us about them.
It's going to be very little. Amanda's the knowledgeable one, and I am dreading this, so we're going to see.
I think this will be fun. So I made a little list right here, and as always, there's links in the description of the video so you can find out more information on each of these products.
Absolutely.
So without further ado, let's go grab our very first item.
I'll follow you.
All right, so our first item is the Sickle Slasher Folding Knife. Let's find this guy. Okay. Right here. Okay, and let's go bring this out there because it's a little bit brighter out there.
All right.
Okay, and I'm going to hand this to you, Ian, and let you open it. Oh, this knife is so nice. I love this knife. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, what is this called?
This is the Sickle Slasher Folding Knife.
All right. Nathan, why don't you come up here and get in close on this guy, and let's take a look at it. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, there's no, it's spring assisted.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it doesn't open all the way.
There's no flipper,
Oh,
right?
there's no flipper on. There's no flipper on it, and it's.
It just opens up to that size.
It's a little comma. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and it's got the liner lock, and I know about that because Amanda's super knowledgeable, and she always teaches me things. So it's got a little thumb stud on it.
So a thumb stud, no flipper.
No,
okay.
a thumb
Is it
stud,
spring assisted?
There's a spring assist on it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a little. It's got a little spring assist on it. Clip's nice.
And the liner lock is pretty solid.
Yeah, got a solid liner lock. Got a little clip on it.
What's the blade made of?
Let's see here. Blade on this guy is 3CR13, which is super common.
With a black finish.
Black finish. Got a little jimping on the back here.
How comfortable is it?
I would say it's comfortable, but I don't know how I would hit with it. If I was, you know what? I would hold this in reverse grip because I would do, this would be a slasher for me. This would be a slasher.
Well, do we have anything we can slash right here? Here, I'm going to grab this guy real quick.
Oh!
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, this will give us a good thing to slash.
Okay, watch your fingers.
Be careful. You watch your fingers.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Look, I put some deep little cuts in there.
That was so unimpressive. Can I try it?
Yes. Okay, I'll hold it.
Okay. All right, so we do have some jimming up here, so that is nice and comfortable. Okay. That's a pretty solid, actually, in forward grip.
All right.
Yeah, you can slash it down. Let's try it in reverse grip. Okay, reverse grip is a little bit difficult because the handle is so thin that it kind of twists a little bit.
Okay,
So it's not overly comfortable in reverse grip.
Yeah.
I would say this is a forward grip knife.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also got some venting up here just to give it a little better aesthetic appeal. I like it though.
I don't know if that is that even forward grip with it pointed that direction. That's a.
I think we'll call it forward grip.
Okay,
here.
we'll call it forward grip then.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead.
I did not know we had that one.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing today. We're finding things you didn't know we had. All right, let's go find our next knife. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's right here. This is easy. Okay. Here we go. Let you open this.
All right. Okay. This guy. Let's see here. I'm gonna open it. All right. What is this? Oh, I've seen this one before. But you
guys haven't shown it off on Weapons Wednesday, right?
No, I don't think we have. I've just seen it before though, because it's kind of one of the weird ones that Amanda likes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's packed up, and a lot of times manufacturers will kind of grease these things up so that they don't rust in the packaging.
So it's covered in oil.
So it's covered in oil.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. Oh, that's not too bad. And this is, I can tell this is the Damascus steel.
Yeah. Which means what?
Which means that it has been folded and pressed to give it this.
Yeah. So it's layers of different types of steel that create a pattern. And that's why they're having to throw that oil on there just to make sure those different layers of steel aren't rusting on there.
Yeah, and I don't know what kind, there's no markings on this to indicate what kind of steel. And so that would tell me that this is like and the Damascus, that it's just like a raw, like a steel, right?
Yeah,
Like this counts for like Iron Age steel.
Yeah, yeah.
Steel.
And a couple different types of steel compressed together. And then I actually like the sheath. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Looks like it's genuine leather.
This looks
stitched.
I can tell this is.
It's got a belt loop on there.
It's leather. Got a little belt loop on it. Snap closure. It's not bad. A little sheath on that. I could wear that.
Okay. So if you were to grab that off the side of your body, you think you could grab it pretty quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could grab that pretty quick. And I would look like a total crazy person if I pulled this out.
It looks like you're holding a drill bit.
Yeah. Oh, you see, and we drill a lot of stuff here. This would be, this is a side cutting. Yep. Ah, that's cool though. It's got the little knurling here. A little grip.
Can I see it? Can I see how comfortable it is? Oh, that is comfortable.
It's heavy too.
It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ergonomic because there's places for my fingers in there. Pretty comfortable. My thumb can kind of ride up there.
What situation would you be
I don't
in?
know how practical this is, but it's cool.
What situation are you in where you pull that out and it's the right knife for the job?
And someone doesn't laugh at you for carrying it. Exactly. It's actually really comfortable in reverse grip though, because I have this little place to place my thumb on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that.
This
That's
is
pretty cool.
This is me getting arrested at the Ren Fair. That's what's happening with this one.
The blade, the tip is sharp. The blade is not sharp though.
It's got an edge to it though.
Kinda, yeah. I think it'd be difficult to sharpen that though.
No, you couldn't sharpen it, but it's not. I mean, it's got a little edge to it. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of an edge.
Yeah. It's cool though, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Well,
No, it's super cool.
anything else you want to say about it?
I don't know. I think I like it. I think it's more decorative. I can't even.
Yes,
I
yes.
can't think of even a kitchen use.
Like a collector would carry
a
this.
collector. Yeah, it's definitely a collector.
Okay, cool.
But it's cool.
Well, let's put that away.
All right, set that off to the side.
Find our next one. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can find this guy. It's going to be with these guys over here. Okay, here we go. All right. Got your next one for you.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm right here. Okay, another small one.
It is a small one.
Okay.
Oh, good. It just opened right up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Little butterfly knife.
Okay. What is this one called?
This is called the Silver Kris Blade Balisong.
Okay, I know the Kris blade has the Kris blades are the wavy ones.
The little wavy ones.
Okay,
Yep.
the little wavy ones. Okay.
Okay, so be careful with this. So I looked at the picture on the website.
Oh, it's sharp on both sides.
It's sharp on both sides, so that's why I actually wanted to try this myself just to see, now that I have all this oil on my hand from the last knife.
Okay, it's not sharp on both sides.
Okay.
It looks like it is. This side has got
a false edge.
It's just a false edge on this side.
Okay.
But that side is sharp.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. And I'm not.
Did they sharpen the correct side? I guess you could always swap it out.
The side
if you
with this thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way to reverse it on this one.
Okay.
And then it's got the little stud that holds it together.
Okay.
And it's pretty solid feeling. I like it.
Okay,
It's
check
got,
it out.
and I can see that there's some little bronze bushings in there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And you're much better at these than I am.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like this one uses a little star screws instead of rivets.
Yep.
That's cool because then you can adjust it to whatever play you want on your Balisong. Then we've got the spring latch on there, which is nice because when you want to use it, you can kind of just flip that up,
And it's
flip it out,
and
ready
it's not
to go.
It's not flopping around.
No.
The ones that aren't spring assisted, when you're doing that, it's always boop, boop, boop,
Oh, and
boop.
it doesn't cut my hand, so that's nice. I was a little bit worried about that with the blade like that.
So
but
you just hand it to me.
yeah, so I just hand it to you. I mean, so you can see I've got some scratches on my fingers now.
Yeah.
So it's not like a comfortable Balisong to use, but pretty cool. The tip is not overly sharp.
Okay.
That could be sharpened more. The blade, kind of sharp. I guess decent for a Balisong.
I'm always so surprised by the knives that are like razor sharp.
Yeah.
And the ones that aren't, like you've never got a range, right? And sometimes you think something's gonna be just a scalpel and it's not.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you pull something out and you're like, how is this still in a box? It didn't just fall through.
I think this one would be good for someone who likes Balisongs.
Yeah.
It's an inexpensive one. This one's a very, very inexpensive
We love those.
Balisong. So for someone who collects them, maybe they want a Kris blade.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say about this?
It's cool. I know that for this video, he was like, I'm going to grab stuff you don't even know about. And I said, okay, let's do it. Let's go. And so you've got me 2 for 3 so far.
Okay, cool. All right. Next one. Let's see.
I'll tidy this up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
Well, Kyle.
Let's see if I can find this guy. Okay, right here. Right here. Right in front of my eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Here you go.
Okay. Plain black box. All right, what is this called?
This is called the military trench knife.
Okay, I love a trench knife. And because
This one actually looks a lot like the military trench knives from the past. So
Yeah.
that's why I kind of liked it.
okay, and I know that okay, so I know the trench the reason it's a trench knife is because it's also a knuckle duster.
Yeah.
And it's from a World War I.
Yep. Well, yeah.
That's where they invented it. The ones that say 1908 US 19 oh this one says it. US 1918.
Yeah.
Means it's inspired by the World War I.
The Mark I trench knife.
Mark
from
I
World
trench
War-
knife,
World
yes.
War I. You got it.
Okay, cool. And it's got a little snap closure. There's a belt loop on there. This is simulated leather.
Okay, so that would hang by the side of your body pretty nicely.
Yeah, so it would hang. Yeah, it would hang right here with a little snap on it.
Okay.
And then if you're gonna pull it out, oh, it's like a dagger.
I like the skull crusher on there. That's pretty nice.
Okay. Okay, cool. So this guy's sharp on both sides.
Oh, okay.
So it's more of a
Dual edge.
it's a dual edge, right? So
Dagger,
you cut them this way, and then you cut them again that way. And then it's sharp. It's sharp enough that I shouldn't have it at my desk. And then it's got this for.
Does it say what the blade is made from?
It just says stainless.
Okay, so it's probably just standard 440 then,
Yeah,
I would guess.
440 stainless, something like that. But that's fine. That's fine. It's sharp. This one is. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10 on sharp.
Okay, okay.
And I like the kind of hammered finish on the handle.
What is the handle made from?
Handle feels like steel to me.
Okay, so it's pretty heavy duty?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the handle's just solid. It's solid metal. I think it's hammered steel.
Okay. Do you mind if I see it?
Gonna guess. Yeah. Take a look.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's actually really heavy.
Yeah.
The blade is a little bit light, and you're right. It's not as sharp as I like. The things I like about it though is it's comfortable on my hands. Like
It's comfortable.
my hand fits around it really nicely, and there's those little spikes on the knuckles too, which would do quite a bit of damage.
So much
So you
damage.
could strike like that. You could strike with the bottom of it. In reverse grip, reverse grip isn't overly comfortable.
Oh, you got to put your thing on the spike.
Yeah, because the finger hole's not big enough really there for my middle finger. Doesn't fit very nicely. So no reverse grip on this
Okay.
guy for me, but it fits very comfortably in
Okay.
forward grip.
Let me see
So
one more time.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, this one's a little small for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a little narrow on that because I thought it was really comfortable this way.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Yeah, but it's a
no
little,
reverse
or
grip
maybe I
on
just
that
have
guy.
big knuckles. Or if you're holding it for the swipe that you're always trying to tell us how to do, you could swipe with it. If you don't put your fingers through the holes all the
I
way.
suppose you could.
You could. You could make it work. If you were in a bind, you could make this work, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. That would work just fine.
Yeah. The spiral one I struggle to come up with a use for. This one I can imagine.
What is the sheath made of?
Is
that genuine leather or is that
no,
more
it's
vinyl?
it's simulated vinyl. It's
Okay, it's a vinyl.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. What about this part of it?
metal.
Oh, metal.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's
This is cool. I mean, it's cool looking.
yeah,
Yeah, kind of
Look
like a
up.
replica.
little
so-
simulated slap metal thing there.
Okay, so it's a cool replica.
It's a cool replica.
Nice. Okay, well, let's put that guy away and move on to our next one.
All right.
Anything else you wanted to say about that?
I think that's all right.
Okay.
I'll sit right here. I'll
Okay, all right, let's find our next one.
I'm going to be in charge of boxing all this back up.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we got one more. Got another little one.
Okay. Yeah, little guy.
Okay. Okay, this looks like a. What does it look? I don't even know what it looks like. What is it called?
This is called the Dark Skull Neck Knife.
Oh, I like a neck knife.
I do like it.
Okay, cool. So this is a neck knife. Ooh. Okay, this is a neck knife. All right.
So what's the first thing you notice on it?
Okay, the first thing I noticed is it's got a breakaway chain.
Breakaway chain.
And I like the breakaway chain, and it's also very 90s.
It is kind of 90s.
I might have worn these as just an accessory in high school with the big B's.
So you could change that out for paracord if you wanted to.
You
but
could.
the nice thing about breakaway chain is if someone tries to strangle you with it, it will just break.
Yeah, it just breaks off. It just
Yeah.
breaks off. Or if you have a lamp that the cord is broken off of, you can replace it.
Oh, true.
Right.
True.
Yeah, a ceiling fan or
Yeah.
something.
What's the sheath made of?
Okay, so the sheath is probably
Is that a thermoplastic?
It's a thermoplastic. It's a hard clip-in.
Okay.
yeah, you can hear it like.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I like.
Very secure.
A little finger hole. This is the choil, which Amanda taught me. We put your finger there.
Nice.
And jimping. So I would suppose you'd hold it like this.
Yeah.
Or, you show me how you'd hold it. You're knife knowledgeable.
Okay, so if I was going to yank this from under my shirt, I'd probably just use my index finger to yank it out. But then I don't have a very good hold on this thing, so I'd have to readjust it.
Yeah.
And get my hand in there. It's a little weird. It's a little, I guess
small.
like that. It's small. It would take some getting used to. I'd actually have to practice with this a little bit.
Yeah.
But some of the things that are kind of cool about it is it does have some nice jimping up here, and then it's got that little skull right in the center of the blade, so that's pretty cool. The blade is really sharp. The tip's actually pretty sharp too. I think you could do some good stabbing with this if you had your hand positioned
well, you don't want to get stabbed by any of this stuff.
No, absolutely.
It's all a...
Oh, in reverse grip, it's actually comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, I get my middle finger in that choil.
Okay.
And then I've got this jimping on the back of the ring of the pommel.
And the choil is big on that one.
It is.
That's a controllable choil. Because some of them, it's just like almost decorative.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, this actually would work pretty well for reverse grip. I mean, it doesn't give you much blade there to strike with, but you could.
Once in a while we get when you're not sure if it's a rope cutter or a choil, and then it's got a, it's small, but there's a blade in there, and then
It's tiny, but I like it. I think it's cool.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say about it?
I think that if I was going to own this knife, this would be a letter opener for me. I don't know what I would.
Probably.
Because I am not threatening enough in person for this to improve that situation. So I need something visually.
Yeah.
I need something visually a little more stunning.
I think it's a cool neck knife. My only concern is getting your hand in the right placement when you're going to use it.
Well, you're a big guy though. So if you're a big guy, and then if you suddenly had even a small knife, the fear level would go up. And me, here I pull out a little knife. And I'm like, what are you going to do with that, sir? I guess not much. Doing my best.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and grab the next knife.
Okay, you go grab one more.
Okay.
I'll tidy these up.
Okay. All right. Okay, here. That was easy. Okay, I'm going to go this way. All right, here you go.
All right. Okay, and tell me what this is called.
This is called the Toothpick Pocket Knife.
Toothpick Pocket Knife.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay, first thing I notice here, it's got a pretty nice little leather.
Is that leather?
I can't.
Smell it.
No, I can see a little fabric grain in there. So it's gonna be simulated.
Okay, so you think it's vinyl?
Vegan.
It looks so much like leather.
It looks really good. It looks really good, but it's gonna be one of those like vegan leathers, right? That's how they say it, but they mean fancy plastic.
But that's gonna keep the cost down.
Yeah,
too,
it keeps
nice.
it'll keep the cost down, and it matches the.
This is another inexpensive knife.
Oh, but it matches perfectly. That looks great.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like real wood.
So that's a little toothpick knife, just a little guy.
Okay.
Oh, is it spring assisted? No.
There's no spring assist.
Okay.
Which I struggle with. Amanda's got a much better flick than me.
Uh-huh.
But this one opens right up.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one. This one suits me more.
It's nice. It's tiny. It's nice. I like the blade on it. It looks like a Tonto. Yeah, it's a Tonto.
Yeah, because it's got a little, and I know the Tonto tip is like this.
Uh-huh.
Right? And it has the little, it's got the little lever.
The little flipper.
A little flipper, so you can flip it open.
Yeah.
And then that's a pretty sturdy little liner lock in there.
Nice.
And
the scales, are those actual wood?
Yeah, I bet $100 this is real wood.
Do you think it's pack of wood, or do you think it's like?
I don't know, but I can feel the wood grain if I scratch it a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Can
and
I
then
see it?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
That's a good one.
I don't think that's pack of wood.
No.
No. I think that's some sort of walnut or chestnut or something like that.
Just a stained finished hardwood.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice though. I like it. And yeah, that liner lock is very sturdy. Flipper's nice. The blade's super sharp.
Yep.
And that tip's really sharp. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say about this. It looks like the blade is made from a 440 stainless steel. So again, this is going to be a very inexpensive knife.
I saw that. I didn't know if you were going to be able to see that. I used my zoom.
My eyes are getting so bad now. I have to wear reader glasses. Man, I turn 46 next month.
Do you really?
46. Oh, getting old.
See, when we started working together, you were a lot older than me, and as we've aged together, we're a lot closer than we used to be. Doesn't it feel that way?
When did I start this company? Was I 30, 32?
You were like I mean, I was in my late 20s, and
I was like 31 when I
yeah,
started
and now
this.
I'm 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, 42 is a lot closer to 46 than.
So long ago.
So
long ago. All right, let's check out our next knife.
All right.
Okay. Let's see if I can find this guy. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, cool. It's a fancy one.
Okay, you found it quick?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's see what this guy is.
Okay, cool. I like when they come with a case. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see here. These.
It's a nice looking case. What is this? Oh, that's synthetic.
Yeah, synthetic. Oop, little flanges.
Ooh.
Okay, but it's wood, but it's like MDF.
Okay.
Okay. And it has a little custom foam insert in there to
Oh,
hold
that's
it.
nice. Nice and soft. I like that.
Yeah, so it's MDF with a.
So it's a storage case.
It's
but
a storage case.
It's
with
cool.
with kind of like a veneer on it.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, and what?
So how would that hang by the side of your body first
Okay,
off?
first off.
Oh, it's got the little belt loop there.
Okay, so if that is, I mean, it's a belt loop, but it's a chain loop too. That's got to be a 1/4 inch thick steel or aluminum right there. Okay, that is this would be knurling if it was much tinier, but in this context, I don't know.
Yeah.
Big grip on it.
It's very tactical looking.
Do I pull it or screw
That's
it?
what I'm curious about.
Okay, this is.
Oh, you have to unscrew it?
This is an unscrew.
Oh! Ah, it's that spiral style blade. This is called the Twisted Blade Tactical Knife.
Okay, it's heavy.
Yeah.
This is really heavy. I can't tell if this is one piece or
That reminds me of the Yag Commando knife, but the blades spiraled a little bit differently.
Okay.
Which the whole thing was, the Yag Commando style blade was notorious for creating wounds that could not be sewn back together.
Yeah, that's what you.
Which they've proven that that's not the case. But from what I've heard from different medical professionals is the stitching involved in fixing a wound like that is very, very difficult for the internal problems.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I stabbed you hard with this, I might have an exit wound too.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this is a.
That's
big
a
knife.
long
This
knife.
is a long blade, and it's.
How sharp is it?
It's. I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, it's not a. It's a tri blade, so it doesn't have the knife edge, but it's definitely got an edge. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. Can I see it? Okay, cool. So the tip is
The
super sharp.
tip is super sharp.
Super sharp.
This is a piercing weapon.
Okay, it's sharper towards the end up here. That's a lot sharper. When it gets down here, it's not quite as sharp. And I like that venting too. It just makes it look cool. But yeah, you could.
How do they do the venting? Because this is like it's drilled 3 ways.
I know.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Because we make a lot of stuff here, right?
Yeah.
And we've got the machines, the mills, all this stuff, and so that's actually kind of a complicated thing to machine.
You think this is probably milled, or how do you?
Yeah. So I'm going to say they've got a 4-axis thing where they're putting it in here and it's drilling it this way, and then it's drilling it this way. Just looking at.
But as far as the blade, how do you think they're making it?
Oh yeah, this has got to be milled out.
You think so?
There'd be no other way because this doesn't have. Because some of the knives you can see that somebody sharpened it. This has a perfect, like the geometry's perfect.
Yeah.
So this is a robot did this one.
Okay, so there's no way that could be, the metal could get hot enough that it could actually be twisted as it's being created, like molded.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. And I can see just the little, just the little grain of the machine marks.
Okay.
So this one had a robot involved in
You
making
can see
it,
some milling on there then.
which this looks like a knife a robot would carry. Are you kidding me? And then I think this, I mean, even before, well, I guess if you had it on your belt, it wouldn't be much use.
Yeah.
But that's a little.
Yeah, you could totally use that just for bashing.
Because that, I mean.
that is heavy duty too.
The sheath on this thing is like a 1/4 inch thick.
What do you think that sheath's made of?
I think it's aluminum.
That looks like a really high strength aluminum.
Yeah. No, it's thick.
Yeah. And then the handle, I would say that's probably a steel.
Yeah.
And then the blade itself has got to be some sort of steel.
If it's too heavy to be aluminum. This feels like aluminum because it's not super heavy, but that is super heavy.
Yeah. The other thing I kind of like about it is how it screws in. I mean, there's a downside to that it would be way too slow if you're getting attacked to sit there and unscrew it. But I do like how it looks like it might be waterproof.
There's a gasket right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an O-ring. There's an O-ring right there. So you could store, I don't know, matches or something in there if you wanted
Yeah.
to. You could put,
But it might be waterproof too.
it might be waterproof, yeah.
So that's kind of neat.
Okay.
And then it's got a lanyard hole on there, so you could use it as a wrist strap if you wanted to. I can't think of anything else to really say about this, though.
I like this one.
It's interesting.
It wouldn't see much use at my desk, but
This is not something I would carry around personally, but I do think if I was a big knife collector, I think this is one I'd want to own.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Okay, cool. I like that one too. All right,
But that's all the knives I've got for you.
that's all of them?
That's it.
Well, you could have told me last one. All right. Okay, so that was a pretty good selection, and the only one I'd seen before was that Damascus one.
Yeah.
We got too many knives.
See, I haven't even seen that one before, so pretty interesting.
We got so many knives.
We've got a lot of knives. A lot of knives. But if you guys could just put in the comments which knife you liked best this week, we'd like to hear that information.
Yeah,
just
we love to
know
hear
what
that.
you guys are interested in. It's very interesting to me.
And then while you're doing that, like and subscribe.
Oh, absolutely.
Even hit the little bell, you get a notification.
And check out KarateMart.com because we got all sorts of awesome, unusual knives on there right now.
Yes. And Kyle, while you have an opportunity, you're going to plug Combative at all?
Yeah, definitely check out Combative as well. Combative has more of our handmade weapons. It also has our spring-loaded bow staff that I love so much.
Yes, it's awesome. And it has you on that channel every week.
It has me on that channel every week. So, yeah. But until next week,
We'll see you Weapons Wednesday.
Is that good enough?
I think so.
Okay.
So.